Do you want the best of our proven CFP program without the long-term commitment? Then go over to the site pokerambition.com/mechanics. Also make sure to join our Discord channel and sign up to our newsletter so you don't miss out on any new promotions.
All right, guys. Poker. How did that work again? Jervin in the house. Oh man, I haven't played poker in a little while. Actually, that's not true. What is a little while? I mean, what is a little while? A week. Who else has that? If you don't play poker for a week, you feel like you forgot everything. And maybe a week is a bit exaggerated, but you get my point. We're playing then 2 tables for now. Let's see how that goes. Flopping flush draws and getting there. Seems like a good strategy. I think I'll definitely have some leads here on this turn. I can definitely think of some hands. It's definitely a turn that he should be pot controlling on quite hard. This is a bit of a bad river in terms of my bluffs. I mean, I do so have maybe like queen 9. No, that's a good first hand. That's a very good first hand. That's how we like to start sessions. I mean, if we do have the queen of diamonds and a 9, for example, I think it's a fine hand to shove. To shove. So a little donkey. And also we have a 10-20 table. He calls. Going to be mixing here on the turn. I think queen 9. It's fine for a block again. It's close. I think if I have king 9 or ace 9, we definitely start betting big. This one's quite close. Can do 2 things here. I'm gonna go for the block. Especially having the 9 of clubs. I could also check call. I would much rather block a jack 9 and check call queen 9, for example. But it's getting quite close, and then, you know, then the diamond led me to make the bet. Let's try a little donkey. Why not? We're stretching it a little bit here, but fine hand. This does now kind of suck. It's a very good card though for my range. And I think if we check, we probably have a check fold, as his main bluffs are gonna come from king X hands like king queen, king jack. And as we all know, I don't really like to fold, so that's why I was considering betting. But you know, you should not bet just to avoid a certain line. I think the river is a clear check. I think king queen, king jack is probably gonna bet the turn. Meaning that the river, his main bluffs are gonna be probably ace highs, like ace jack, ace queen, ace king. They had like 5-4. So actually I don't mind my hand as a hero call. And we're blocking hand like king 10, for example. Hey Wakko, I started using GTO Wizard because of you. Okay, thank you very much. I love the tool. Was wondering, what is your score of correct plays in the program and average EV loss? You mean when evaluating hands? Because I don't evaluate full sessions. I just only put in my marked hands. You should ask CG. I know he puts his full sessions in there. I'm gonna call forward there with king queen. Flop a king. Easy call. I'm gonna have to do quite a lot of folding though. And definitely going to bet the turn. I think there's still plenty of hands to get value from. Queens. Worse king axe, worse jack axe. If he bets the turn, I'm just going to call. And obviously just call down. But it's a very bad river. Because I think a lot of his bluffs are going to contain an ace. So yeah, that's obviously not great. Okay, actually checks. Probably not good news, because I expected if I'm not beat, he would probably bluff. So yeah, exactly. That is quite fucked up. Okay, nice. We have a table here. But I was probably gonna lose that hand regardless. He checks because he has a jack to go with his hand. He would, for example, not check if he would have rivered a different ace, I guess. Here I get 3-bet with the jack 10. I'm going to call. 5-6, obviously calling. Here we flop a set. Set ain't bad. That's my motto. I started with a bet. 5-6. 7 and 9. I turn on the lower side. I'm just gonna fold. Now I face a jam. I think the 10 kind of goes both ways. I'm gonna go for a fold.
Do you want to make 2022 your greatest poker year ever? Now, I've done a webinar on how to do that in our academy, which we have made available completely for free. So go over to pokerambition.com and let me help you achieve your goals.
Also mixing a call here with the ace deuce. It's a very good flop from my range. Same here. So I'm just gonna bet. Here I'm going to check fold the turn. We didn't turn any equity. A flush came in. We block a lot of his turn folds, which are gonna be ace highs. Here we pocket threes. I'm going to bet big. This is a very bad turn. With the aces. I am going to check. We are not blocking any of the ace jack suited. That's gonna make a huge difference in the 4-bet pot. Just gonna check fold the ace deuce. And he should probably now turn some hands into a bluff. Especially ace high. I have like the worst hand ever. But then again, it's just a very bad spot in general, I would say. He goes for a block. I think we're forced to call, but I'm not very happy about it. Oh, pocket aces. A new 5-10 table starts and we get aces straight away. That's good. We already made the guy warm. Definitely going to bet the river still, I would say, even though King Jack now did make a straight. Close. I'm still gonna go for it. Going to check the aces with both these suits specifically. He called and mucked. He had 2 pair. Wow, what a flop. What a flop. This is how we flop in. And we get a bet with the pocket aces, which is splendid. Splendid stuff, as they say in England. Going to call. Here I'm going to check. I'm going to raise this. Going to definitely go in here. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's okay. We had deux paires. Here we have aces in a bump pot with the ace of spades. I think I'm going to check. There's a recreational here. And I usually like to check towards the recreation on these kind of scenarios. I think here I'm going to jam the river. Check again, obviously, with aces when the 10 pairs. And he folds, okay, very strong and aggressive play.
Incredibly strong and aggressive play.
Should really stop showing all these bluffs on stream. It's a weird spot when he calls, but I think we cannot really raise. And here, versus Jared, we decide to pot. He jams. It's a weird spot. I think we have to call. I'm not happy about it. Okay, as a set. I think without a spade we have to call with exactly kings. And here now I think we have a check and then reevaluate the situation. And they had 6-3 and 5-8. That is why I like to check towards the recreation on that spot. So yeah, I definitely have some tips. Be very conscious about what your goals are in poker. For example, I was sort of unconsciously trying to prove that I could beat someone. So for me, this mainly happened in 3-handed games, 4-handed games, the quitting, and I was trying to beat someone. So as soon as that then happened, okay, so I was playing a bet one, I was up a couple of buy-ins. Yeah, basically my goal was achieved. I wasn't playing there for out. Let's say, for example, you're just an EV grinder. You're like, oh, this is a very good 3 to 4-handed game. Making a lot of money here. And my goal is to make a lot of money. So obviously, you know, I continue, right? That's quite, it's quite straightforward. Then you will continue. But since that was not really my goal, or at least unconsciously it wasn't, I would then quit. So realize like what your goals are. I think it's very important. Jack 10, I'll start off with a bet and then go in check call modus later. I think. It's also bet again. And we have easy call. Could we even do something funky? No, I don't think so with this hand. And I think we have an easy call on the river. Even though you could make an argument that the 10 blocks more bluffs than it does value. Ace 10, King 10. But I think not having a queen or a king, mainly a queen, as you can see, the ace queen. Too bad for us, he rolled low. Chicken song, man, guys, come on. Little chicken song here for Jared, man. I didn't think, sad times that it come to this, that I have to play the chicken song for the Jared, man. It's very sad. This is what poker has gotten to, guys. This is what poker has become. To play chicken song for the Jared, man. That's a set, alright. I can actually sometimes have the tendency to slow play this. Very sometimes. Am I gonna do it now? Yeah, fuck it, we're gonna do it. Don't know if this is good, but with top set I always have that that urge, especially when the board is so dry like it is now. Actually gonna do it again. This is as our good friend Nick Howe would say.
I think it's a really unorthodox, unconventional way for him to play a set.
Yeah, okay, but Mr. Howard, now this guy is river the king. We're gonna extract some value. Definitely going to mark this hand. I sometimes have this, I tell myself I shouldn't do this kind of funky stuff, but sometimes I just cannot help myself. And that is because, you know, basically then usually what you should do is off game you should say like to override the need to play a hand too funky, because apparently how you perceive that spot in game is different. Okay guys, we're going all in. Pocket queens.
Seriously, because queens are... I lost yesterday everything with queens. He raised. No king or aces. We're all in, baby. We're all in. This is it. This is a big moment of truth. This is it. Either we win everything or we lose everything. But come on, baby. There we go. Tens is a good hand for us. No! No! What the fucking shit? The fucking shit! I lost everything.
The true outcome, guys. The true outcome. What is the true outcome? What is the true outcome?
You know what they say, Lee. Everyone loves a chop pot.
That's the true outcome. Actually, also we got Ace Kingo in. Poker Ambition, you're a very smart guy. I come and learn every day from you. That's a smart decision, guys. Smart decision. For the people who also want to learn from me tomorrow. Okay. I'll be giving a webinar on how 2022 is going to be the most successful year, but it's more in general. If you want to get free access to that, go over to our academy. I'll show you guys. It's probably easier. You go here. Whoop. You see this guy talking? A lot of wise things to say. You go to academy, you go to bundles. And there you have our very first bundle, as it says. Well, we try a little 3 with the Jack 9, with the Queen 9. Do you want to crush poker? Get more information. Here you get free access to the Wackos Thursday, 30 December. So, €97, you get the 4-part video series on how to become a more successful poker player. A lot of valuable information, guys. It's insanely plus EV, in my opinion. Very biased, as I'm the creator, but I have enough experience in my career in coaching, coaching people around me to explain you how success in poker works. And basically the webinar that I'm gonna give tomorrow is sort of a summary plus extras plus everything that I still wanted to say, sort of how to become a more successful poker player, part 5. But then more in the theme of reaching your goals.
Now, if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, and make sure to subscribe to the channel. Take a look at other videos that we've made. I'm sure you will like them as well. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. And make sure to join our Discord community so you can stay up to date with new content, new promotions that we have running here at Poker Ambition. And if you want to know more about Poker Ambition and our services, go over to the site pokerambition.com. Thank you guys for watching and see you in the next video.